We just recently had a VP planning meeting. We brought in vice presidents and above from all over the world to talk about our strategy and where we're at as a company and how we can move that forward. We took the opportunity to go to the Disney Institute and to be exposed to their customer experience model. And our challenge was to the team was to learn all we could while we attended the Institute and learned their best practices. Then we went into the park, Disneyland, and observed some of their practices. And then the next day we came together and talked about how we could apply that to USANA and apply some customer experience strategies to USANA. I think it's so important to learn from others, especially those who really seem to know and understand and be ahead of us in certain areas. And Disney certainly is a company, an organization that takes customer experience to heart and is doing some things that we wish we were doing better here at USANA. I love the notion of, and one of the things that we're going to start doing here is they do what's called experience mapping. So at every customer touch point, so for instance, we could take the website and have a map whether a person would have a good, neutral, or a negative experience. And you heat map, so to speak, all of the experience touch points with USANA as it relates to the customer. And then the goal is to move those that are red and those that are neutral into green. And then you rate them by size, because all touch points aren't created equal and some have a more significant impact than others. And so by the size of the touch point and the impact also determines how you prioritize where you're going to get to work. And so we're doing that internally and starting on that to look at our touch points in any way that our customer, and our customers include our distributors, by the way, our most important customers, and the interaction they have with us as a company. And we want that, and our goal is that every interaction be a positive one. One of the things I'm really excited about with the True Health Foundation is we have made an acquisition of an organization called Kids Eat. And what they do is there are numerous schools, not only in Utah, but many places around the country and I'm sure the world, where there's government-assisted lunch programs for kids, but then they go home to an empty cupboard on the weekend. And they found that the kids are actually taking their food that they're supposed to be eating for lunch, they're hoarding it and taking it home so their family can have food on the weekend. And so we have taken on Kids Eat. We are sponsoring 14 schools in the state of Utah, where we have packed thousands of backpacks full of food that go to these kids that are needy in schools so that they have food to take home on the weekend so their families have food to eat. And so that's just a way that we in our own community, and we'll expand this to other communities, adopt schools and provide food to children in need so that they can go home to something in the cupboard, which is a new initiative that we have here at USANA and the True Health Foundation, and I am very excited about it. Our sponsorship of the Spartan program and what you've seen all over social media is exciting. Most importantly because it fits hand in glove with the mission of USANA to be the healthiest family on earth. And when we see people that are encouraged and enthused, especially through organized activities, to be healthy and to make fitness a primary goal in their life, we believe that fits beautifully with who we want to be and who we are. I've made a personal challenge to the executive team to be the healthiest management team on earth. And so we have a program that we're doing behind the scenes where we have a trainer that is assigned to management team members who follows up on our diet, follows up on our exercise and other things with us weekly as a management team so that we can stick to our goals. And so the Spartan program is awesome because it just fits right in with who we are and, more importantly, who we want to be as an entire USANA family. You may have seen recently that we've published that USANA has received several accolades. And for me, what's exciting and important about these accolades is that they are third-party validation of how great USANA is. We can easily stand on the rooftop and shout how great we are, but it's a much different thing when people who are outside of our company, who really don't have skin in the game, so to speak, recognize USANA for excellence. Excellence is one of our core values, and most of these accolades represent, just like we received many Best of State awards recently here in Utah. For me, that just shows that we're living our value, our core value of excellence here at USANA. I can't believe it's almost that time of year again for convention. They seem to come faster, almost like Santa Claus. You know, when you're a kid, it seemed like it took forever for Christmas to come. Now it comes before you turn around. That's the way it is for me in convention. This year's convention, there are going to be a few unique things that we've never done before at a global event like this. One is we're changing up one of our general sessions, which will be exciting and fun and be more interactive versus just sitting there listening to speakers, and so we're excited about that. We're also launching some new products. We're going to have some products at convention that will only be available at convention, that are specific, different flavors and things like that for those who attend convention, to reward them for making the effort to come. And for the first time ever, we're going to launch an incentive that is available only to attendees at convention. I think this is a great time to be part of USANA. We have thousands and thousands of people registered already, and I'm looking forward, I always look forward to the big family reunion we have every August here in Utah, and equally look forward when I travel around the world to China or Asia Pacific Convention or other events for the other family reunions that happen globally. But convention this year is going to be different, it's going to be fun, and it's going to be worth everyone's time.